Hartford, Connecticut, home to the UConn Huskies, where basketball has a championship pedigree and there's plenty of enthusiasm for football as well. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the SMU Mustangs taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the UConn Huskies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. UConn will deliver the opening kickoff and we'll get this game going. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the SMU Mustangs offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open.
Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Takes the easy completion. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Guys, let's have a look at SMU. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
He's got it on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Mustangs will hustle to the line.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The seventh play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Russell. A strike downfield. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Baker. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, SMU!
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies offense will have its first possession of the game. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time.
Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got it. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Porter. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And wings it incomplete. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Really impressed with how this team has seized momentum here, playing on the road in this hostile environment. Their offense gets it first. They march down the field. They put up some points. And here's the defense now on their first drive, getting a critical sack on 3rd down.
Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and
wide open spaces. He's at the 20. Touchdown Mustangs. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Frazier. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3. There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Now listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I'd keep feeding this guy for sure.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Dropping back, it's Russell. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. It's Cooper. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Mustangs in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Rides the back on the option, the give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. South Carolina was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Gamecocks performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got it. And eventually taken down. But what about that spin move? Gives him the 1st down yardage. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Fareed. Turning it on. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Nice catch along the sidelines, but they get nothing out of it. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Lost to throw again. Right on the money. UConn will have to punt it away.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Working the middle, it's complete. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Russell. It's complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Mustangs send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. UConn going back to work on offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the tight end. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Fires to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Fires to the right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Give to the running back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Off play action. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Dropping back, it's Russell. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at him. There's...
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mustangs decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The UConn offense goes back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense getting set for first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Spits it out to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Frazier. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Frazier. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. They'll try to power their way ahead. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Husky.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10.
UConn 10.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off play action on first down. Pocket breaking down. Complete to the left. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Got his man quickly. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. The Mustangs moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Pulls and fires complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Back to throw, it's Russell. Grab near the marker, it's Baker. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll do it himself. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Perfect execution by this defense. They played pass, sat back, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good pass rush, finishes it, now put him in a predictable 3rd and long situation.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he's already put 1 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. That is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Rentschler Field.
And the Mustangs will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Randolph. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. UConn going back to work on offense. Trying to set the tone with the run. Crosses the 30. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Huskies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Bears the pressure. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Yeah, I don't know why you don't run the ball there on 3rd and short. You decided that you were going to try to catch the defense off balance by throwing it. Now you set yourself up in 4th down.
UConn will have to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Looking to throw, it's Russell. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. The Mustangs want to move quickly. 3rd down play from the gun. He'll off one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The UConn offense goes back to work. He leaves it with his back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Oh, they're after it! Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Going right to work up top. Rushes on him. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. He's looking downfield to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This time they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive reason. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. They just got to make more.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean. And sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gets the back moving. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Trying to escape and get it himself.
It is hard to continue to get up, like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They continue to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Under fire. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Backed up now, here's second and long. Running behind that left side. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Northern Illinois has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside Husky Stadium. They're up by 10 over Eastern Michigan. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
The Mustangs hit it quickly to the line. To the air, it's Russell. Bringing the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. UConn going back to work on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. He's looking to throw. Here's a heat. Fakes to grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Turns it loose. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. UConn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. And that's a very productive 1st down play of bringing up 2nd and 3. Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. This UConn offense really has it going. Out of the gun, the inside give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Here comes the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
He splits the uprights. That brings him to within 1.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The Mustangs want to crank the tempo. Trying play action. Floats it out in space. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass, it's Russell. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Mustangs will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Quarterback on the keeper. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Russell. Under fire. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. And it's a pick. No, he's out of bounds. Couldn't stay in bounds after catching the ball. It's simply an incomplete pass. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They stop him again, and not only that, they've made this 4th down that much harder. UConn will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David. Breaks into the open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Pressure coming. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Those play action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake. And then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit.
A shot toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights. It's good. They push the lead to 4 here in the 4th.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
The UConn offense goes back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Oh, he's got a chance. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. grab behind the line. It's Frazier. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. A little release to the back. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved him forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Randolph. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. Swings it out to the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Randolph. A lot of room to the right. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. If they can pay off this third and goal opportunity, man. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That brings them to within 1. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Memphis needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Bluff City behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Stanford. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals.
There he goes! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Got enough for the first.
I'd say the defense has really contained that quarterback run all game long, but in a big spot in the 4th quarter, they let him out of the cage. He gets out of the pocket, makes the run, and gets the first down.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Russell. There's the pressure. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Going for it all. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Wants to go up top on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got his man on the right, and he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, UConn! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
I know it hasn't always been pretty for this guy throughout the course of the game, but David, he has shown tremendous mental toughness. He just keeps going back on the field, and he keeps taking his shots. He looked really good on that last.
Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so is the 2-point conversion attempt.
UConn, 25, SMU.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The inside handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Oh, they're after him. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
Man, that takes some serious onions. Backed up inside your own 10, and you're going for it on 4th down. No dice. Offense now set up in easy position to get a score.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights. Good.
Well, that's a huge kick right there, because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big way.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. To the air, it's Russell. Rushes on him. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to win.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.